Travel times using the ART network in Metro Manila. As previously shown in Chapter 16, comparison of La Paz ART versus Manila LRT, the travel times between ART and other modes of mass transport are about the same. An ART network for the core of Metro Manila was proposed by Doppelmayr in July 2016. It was supported by a study that was presented to DOTR Secretary Arthur Tugade in July 2016. This is the same proposed ART network overlain on Google Earth map. The distances between stations are shown in this map. It is also tabulated on this table. It will be noted that the ART lines are mostly shortcuts to take passengers from their origins to their destinations. The passengers travel above ground, in the sky, above buildings and roads. Travel times between stations have been embedded as shown in white circles. Using mental math, the total travel time between any ART station in the network can easily be calculated. Because there is no traffic in the sky, travel times between origins and destinations within an ART network are very accurate. Arrival time from one ART station to another ART station will be off by only a few to several seconds. Travel from the opening time of 5 a.m. to 12 midnight will be constant. Travel to a destination will only be interrupted when a passenger needs to deboard to transfer to another ART line or another mode of mass transport. If the proposed ART network will be divided into lines, it will have at least 6 lines. Colors can be assigned to each line for easy identification. These are the routes of each line. Let us look at a travel example from Intramuros to San Juan. The passenger starts at a red line in Intramuros. Upon reaching Legarda Station, he transfers to the pink line. He bypasses the Otis and Santa Ana stations. Upon reaching the Valenzuela Station, he transfers to the green line. He then travels from the Valenzuela Station to the San Juan Station. The 2 transfers will take an additional time of about 2 minutes. During peak hours in an LRT, subway, and BRT, passengers are packed like a can of sardines. It is very hard for passengers to deboard and board the train or bus. For example, there is a lot of pushing, bumping, and squeezing to get out and into the 4 doors of Manila's MRT3. Train departures are sometimes delayed. During peak hours in an ART, deboarding on the other side and boarding on the foreground are separated in this end station. For boarding, passengers just line up on a first-come, first-served basis. Travel speed of the ART cabin is consistent and predictable. ART cabin arrivals and departures are never delayed unless there is an emergency. There are attendants that keep boarding of passengers orderly during peak hours. 5 attendants in blue uniform are shown here. The attendants also assist seniors and persons with disability in deboarding and boarding. Even during peak hours, there is no overcrowding as the maximum number of passengers in the cabin is fixed. No standing is allowed. All passengers are seated. Passengers are happy and very comfortable. No time is wasted. Let us show some travel examples between origin and destination stations. Tutuban Divisoria to Pasig City Hall can be traveled in 45 minutes. V-Mapa to BGC can be traveled in 30 minutes. B-Hill to San Juan can be traveled in 22 minutes. Ortigas Central Business District to Makati can be traveled in 24 minutes. This route passes through the CBDs of Rockwell and Circuit City. Mall of Asia to airport can be traveled in 11 minutes. Using a car will take 2 to 3 times longer. Using current public transportation, such as jeepney, will take 3 to 4 times longer. The ART not only provides short travel times within its network, it shortens the overall travel in many other parts of Metro Manila when it is connected to other modes of transport. Let us start with case number 1, ART-LRT interconnection. There are 6 ART stations that directly connect with corresponding LRT or MRT stations. In Metro Manila's LRT network, these are known as ART-LRT interchanges. To show the effectiveness of ART in shortening travel times is an ART-LRT interconnection. We will compare 2 ways to travel between Quirino and Santolan stations. Quirino Station is where De La Salle University is located, and Santolan Station is where SM Mega Mall is located. If the proposed ART network is installed, it will take 31 minutes of travel between these 2 stations. Other ways are as follows. Traveling in a southward direction using LRT will take at least 2 times longer. Traveling in a northward direction using LRT will take at least 2 times longer. Next is case number 2, ART Commuter Rail interconnection. There are 2 ART stations that directly connect with corresponding PNR stations. These are known as ART-PNR interchanges. Let us look at an example to appreciate the usefulness of the ART-PNR interconnection. A college student from San Pedro City can travel to Legarda LRT2 station using a combination of the PNR line and the ART network. His first ride will be from the San Pedro PNR station to the Paco ART station. His second ride will be from the Paco ART station to the Legarda station of LRT2. The PNR ride from the San Pedro City PNR to the Paco ART station will take about 25 minutes. The ART ride from the Paco ART station to the Legarda LRT2 station will take about 15 minutes. Total travel time will be 41 minutes. Using the current combination of bus and jeepney will take at least 3 times longer. The University Belt is home to more than 30 colleges and universities in Metro Manila. Travel time savings will be about similar for northern students coming from the cities and municipalities of Bulacan Province to the University Belt. Next is case number 3, ART to Carousel or BRT interconnection. There are 2 ART stations that directly connect with corresponding carousel stations. These are known as ART carousel interchanges. This is the EDSA Bus carousel map. These are the 2 carousel stations that connect to the ART network. As an example, we will look at a travel from Main Avenue Carousel Station to Valenzuela ART Station. This is the Main Avenue Carousel Station at Cubao. Let us look at an example to appreciate the usefulness of ART to Carousel interconnection. Travel time from the Main Avenue Carousel Station near Cubao to the Circuit City Central Business District will take only about 20 minutes. Next is case number 4, ART subway interconnection. There are 6 ART stations that directly connect with corresponding subway stations. These are known as ART subway interchanges. The Manila subway is under construction. The construction of the Makati subway has been suspended. Let us look at an example to appreciate the usefulness of the ART subway interconnection. Let us determine how long it will take from Makati CBD to the airport. The trip will be ART to MRT3 and then to ART again. Travel time from the Makati CBD to the airport will take only about 21 minutes. Once you are on an ART, you will know exactly when you will arrive at the airport. Taking a taxi or private car is very unpredictable. For this reason, departing airport passengers give a traffic allowance of about 1 to 2 hours to arrive at the airport. This is the main cause of congestion at boarding areas in NAIA airport terminals. Next is case number 5, ART ferry interconnection. There are 5 ART stations that directly connect with corresponding ferry stations. These are known as ART ferry interchanges. This is Pasig-Marikina River System consisting of 13 stations. 5 ART stations shown in black circles and station labels will be along Pasig River. The Ortigas Ferry Station is a proposed additional station. These 5 ART ferry interchanges will be directly connected to the ART network. Shown in pink circles are other existing ferry stations of the Pasig Ferry System. The potentials of the Manila ART ferry system are elaborated more in other chapter videos. Let us look at an example to appreciate the usefulness of the ART ferry interconnection. Let us determine how long it will take from Maybunga Ferry Station to the Intramuros ART Station. The ferry ride from the Maybunga Ferry Station to the Makati ART Station will take about 12 minutes. The ART ride from the Makati ART Station to Intramuros will take about 35 minutes. The total travel time will be 47 minutes.